Hello and welcome to the new video. If this is your first time here, my name is Hannah and today I will be going through my entire physical TBR. Okay, so I am not the first one to do it. I think first one was Becca and the Books. I will link her video in the description box below. She's been doing this for a few years now, but I will link her recent video in the description. And then since her video came out, I've seen other people do it as well, and I thought it's a fun idea and I'm gonna do the same thing. So I will be pulling every single book from my shelves, every single book that I haven't read, to serve me as a catalogue or a reminder for next year how many books I have unread. And I think it's a perfect day to start. As I'm recording this, it's the 31st of December, so all the books that were supposed to arrive in my house have already arrived, so there will be no new additions to my bookshelves, and I think it will be a good place to start cataloguing my physical TBR. So we're gonna go over to my living room where all the books live, and I'll be pulling them off the shelves one by one and we can go through them together. So I have a slight idea of approximately how many books I might have on my shelves that are still unread. It's not going to be as many as Becca. I think Becca has about 600 books or close to 600 books, so it's not going to be as many as that, but I'm thinking around maybe 150 mark, maybe 140, 150. We will see. I hope to put a counter at the bottom of the screen, and then yeah, it would be nice to see how many books are actually in my physical TBR. So let's go. So I hope you can see me and hear me properly. The light is a big issue in this room, so yeah, fingers crossed it's going to be okay. Right, let's start. Sarah J. Maas Throne of Glass series, and it's a whole series. We've got the Assassin's Blade, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, and the Kingdom of Ash. Suzanne Collins, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Jennifer Lynn Barnes, The Brothers Hawthorne. And then we have Pierce Brown, the Red Rising series. Red Rising, Golden Sun, Morning Star, Iron Gold, Dark Age, Lightbringer. R.F. Kuang, The Burning God. Rachel Gillig, One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. Jon Nesbo, Blood Ties. Sociopath, a memoir. Crowns of Niaxa series by Carissa Broadbent. Serpent and the Wings of Night. Ashes and a Star-Cursed King. 6 Scorched Roses. The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. Susan Dennard, The Whispering Night. Three-Body Problem. Belladonna by Adeline Grace. Foxglove, Wisteria, Iron Widow and Heavenly Tyrant. The Husbands. Magnolia Parks. Daisy Hates. Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. Daisy Hates, The Great Undoing. Magnolia Parks, Into the Dark. Ali Hazelwood, Bride, The Love Hypothesis. Love Theoretically. Checkmate, Gabrielle Zevin, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. Taylor Jenkins Reid, Maybe in Another Life. Laura Nolan, If He Had Been With Me and If Only I Had Told Her. And now we have all my self-destruct books. The Mysterious Case of the Alperton Angels. The Marriage Portrait. John Collins, Behind the Shoulder Pads. Stephen Bartlett, The Diary of the CEO. Vaishnavi Patel, Goddess of the River. H.D. Carlton, Haunting Adeline. The Haunting Season, it's a short story collection by multiple authors. Bone China by Laura Purcell. The Second Sister by Claire Kendall. Mice by Gordon Rees. The Andromeda Strain. Happy Place by Emily Henry. Things We Left Behind. Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silva. Flawless, Heartless, Powerless, Reckless and Hopeless by Mia Sheridan. We have Travis, Grayson's Vow, Finding Eden and Becoming Colder. Now we move on to my subscription boxes. Books. Kelly Andrew, The Whispering Dark. When the Moon Hatched by Sarah Parker. Moonstone by Laura Purcell. Emily Lloyd Jones, The Drowned Woods. S.A. MacLean, The Phoenix Keeper, Martha Wells, Witch King, Frances White, Voyage of the Damned, Amber Chen of Jade and Dragons, Alexis Henderson, The Academy for Liars, Alison Saft, A Dark and Drowning Tide, Kristen Ciccarelli, The Crimson Moth, Immortal Dark by Tiges Girma. Okay, so moving on to my last bookshelf here, where I have most of my horror and thriller books, and most of them are paperbacks as well. Let's go. Where Sleeping Girls Lie, Brother by Anya Alborn, Bunny by Mona Awad, Penpal, Tom Carlyle's Marginal, Honeycomb by S.B. Caves, Feast While You Can, Disturbance by Jenna Clark, The Ferryman by Justin Cronin, House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski, The Reformatory by Tananarive Dew, Kings of the Wild by Nicholas Eames, First Lie Wins by Ashley Easton, Boys in the Valley by Philip Fracassi, Evocation by S.T. Gibson, Jacqueline Hartman, I Who Have Never Known Men, Grady Hendrix, The Final Girl Support Group, How to Sell a Haunted House, James Islington, The Will of the Many, Five Survive by Holly Jackson, None of This Is True, The Family Upstairs, and The Family Remains by Lisa Jewell, My Heart is a Chainsaw, and I Was a Teenage Slasher by Stephen Graham Jones, Babel, and Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, Cassandra Khaw, The Dead Take the A-Train, John Langan, The Fisherman, Mei Lee, Delegat Dream Department Store, Dennis Lehane, Shutter Island, The Coworker, The Housemaid's Secret, and The Housemaid is Watching by Frida McFadden, The Island by Adrian McKinty, Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, The Whistling by Rebecca Netley, The Whisperman by Alex North, 1984 by George Orwell, House of Wolves by James Patterson, How to Solve Your Own Murder by Kristen Perrin, Wilder Girls by Rory Power, Old Country by Matt and Harrison Query, Survive the Night, Final Girls, and Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, The Witcher, The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski, Servant of the Bones by Anne Rice, Lizelle Sambury, Delicious Monsters, Dave Shelton, short story collection 13 Chairs, The Creeper by A.M. Shine, The Doll by Yrsa Sigurdardottir, Sweet Pea by C.J. Schools, After That Night by Karin Slaughter, The Ruins by Scott Smith, Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson, House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland, Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky, The Anomaly, The Drift by C.J. Tudor, Delicate Condition by Daniel Valentine, The Martian by Andy Weir, Paradise 1 by David Wellington, A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead, Sundial by Kishona Wood, The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware, Hell Followed With Us, and Compound Fracture by Andrew Joseph White. So that's it. That's all the books that I have on my physical TBR. I have some books on my Kindle as well, and I didn't add the books that I'm currently reading, obviously. So I will find out the number after I've edited this video, but I'm thinking it's going to be maybe about 130 maybe books. We'll see. But yeah, it's good to know regardless. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've read any of these books and give me your recommendations, because if you've read any of them, I kind of, you know, I more or less have a plan of what I want to read in 2025. But if you think I should read any of those books as priority, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one.